Hey, what's up, everybody? So, over the past couple days, as we got, moved through Christmas, I had somebody reach out and ask me to make a video about, they've taken a long layoff with the holidays. They've taken about 2-3 weeks off. They'll get back after the new year and get back into some regular training. This guy was asking me, is he going to lose any kind of progress? Should he be concerned about losing any gains or anything like that? And the answer is no. Because, number one, I know this guy and I know how hard he trains on a very consistent basis. So, since he is so consistent, since he does train hard, he's made a lot of investments and deposits into his body, right? So he is not going to lose all of that progress immediately. There is something called training residuals, which just refers to, depending on the quality you want to develop, how long does a specific quality stick around for. So, for example, strength has a training residual of 30 days plus or minus 5. Aerobic has a residual of 30 days plus or minus 5. And there's some other more specific qualities that are much more sensitive that must be trained far more frequently. So on the other end of the spectrum, you have absolute speed, which should be trained every 5 days plus or minus 3. So anyway, the two primary ones that people are interested in is strength and their aerobic development. So usually what I do with folks is just, hey, let's sketch out a calendar and look at, what are the key workouts you need to have, where are the training sessions you need to absolutely hit so that we can retain your current level of training. So anyway, we'll just go through, sketch it out on a calendar and make sure that those workouts are getting hit appropriately. Now, that is retention of the quality. That is very different than if we're digging into developing and maximizing the quality. That's a little different conversation. But at any rate, if you're someone who trains very hard, you show up every day, you do what you're supposed to do, you are not going to lose progress. In fact, I would even argue that holiday layoffs are going to be the time where one of the most fundamental principles of strength and conditioning takes place, which is called supercompensation. So this is where you go in and you train, extended period of time, you stress the body out, it moves into a negative alarm phase, if you will, and then you go home and rest and recover and all that stuff, and then you have a positive adaptation, a positive performance gain for whatever it is you're working on. So when you sequence this out appropriately over time, you stress appropriately, you recover appropriately, all that stuff, over the course of time, it leads to a substantial performance increase. However, if you're on the other end of that, where you're doing too much, too frequently, and never resting, then you're never allowing your body to recover and grow and adapt in the way you want. So basically, when you have the holidays, so this guy taking 2-3 weeks off, he is going to be doing himself a big service by enjoying time with his family and friends, allowing his tendons and ligaments and muscles and bone and neural adaptations all to recover and rest, and he's just going to enjoy life. People get too caught up in feeling like they can never take time off and all this stuff. That's the time where the magic happens, is when you're resting, when you're recovering. That's where the body has time to heal and adapt and all of that. So anyway, Yeah. So anyway, enjoy time over the holidays with your family and friends. You're likely not going to lose any of your performance adaptations if you've been, making those deposits. So my question to you before I get off of here is, what changes are you wanting to make in 24 as far as the physical side of things goes? Are you trying to eat a little bit better? Do you want to drop a couple % body fat? Do you want to add a couple pounds onto your total? What is of interest to you? Let me know in the comments. Shoot me a DM if you need help with anything. You can email me directly, travis@dynamichp.net. Happy holidays.